Hey, everybody, welcome back to the AI Powered Marketing Show, and I'm your host, Keith Bell. Today's guest is someone who's not just talking about AI, he's building with it in ways that are shaking up traditional industries. I'm going to be sitting down today with Anthony Haddad, founder and CEO of JewelryBox AI, the first AI-powered CRM built specifically for jewelers, and the force behind the award-winning agency Yummy Marketing. Anthony has a gift for making complex marketing systems feel simple, and he's on a mission to help business owners, especially those in old-school industries, break free from the grind with smart automation and strategy that actually converts. In this episode, we'll get into the real-world wins and mistakes of using AI for lead generation, how to build systems that scale without burning out, and why personalization still matters even in an automated world. Whether you're a coach, a marketer, or a local business owner trying to catch up on this AI curve, this one's going to be packed with some practical gems. So grab your coffee and let's dive in and join me in welcoming to the show, Anthony Haddad.
You're listening to the AI-Powered Marketing Show, where we investigate and explore the intersection of artificial intelligence with modern digital marketing strategies. Each week, host Keith Bell brings you expert insights, powerful strategies, and the latest tools transforming the world of digital marketing through the power of artificial intelligence. Whether you're a small business owner, coach consultant, digital marketer, or entrepreneur, this show is your blueprint for building smarter, more scalable marketing systems. Discover how to simplify complex tech, leverage automation, and stay ahead of the curve with real-world tactics and high-impact interviews. If you're ready to attract aligned customers, grow your business with clarity, and turn AI into your marketing superpower, you're in the right place. Enjoy the episode, and if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, don't forget to like, follow, and add the show to your favorites. Share it with a friend, leave a review, and say hello in the comments. Your support helps others discover the future of marketing powered by AI.
Hey there, quick heads up before we dive into today's show. If you've been enjoying the AI-powered marketing show and you're ready to take things further, I'd love to invite you to check out our brand new Patreon page. That's where the deeper magic happens. You'll find bonus episodes, behind-the-scene insights, curated prompt packs, and practical tools to help you work smarter, not harder, with AI. You can follow us for free and stay in the loop with updates, or if you're ready to unlock the full toolkit, there are a few tier options to choose from based on where you are in your marketing journey. It's not just about content, it's about community, creativity, and building with purpose. Head on over to patreon.com/AI _powered _marketing _show. That's patreon.com/AI _powered _marketing _show. Or just to click the link in the show notes and join us there for free. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the AI Powered Marketing Show. And as I said, today we have a really great guest on. He is the driving force behind Yummy Marketing, and he is also the founder and CEO of JewelryBox AI. I want to give a warm welcome to Anthony Haddad. Anthony, how are you?
Doing great, man. It's good to talk to you. I'm glad to connect with the audience. I love this stuff. So
Yeah, Anthony, you're in Tampa, right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes, I am.
my heart goes out to you guys. I know that and Texas, same thing. You guys have been getting hit with the storm. So hope all you and your family are safe down there.
Thank you.
But we'll keep you in our prayers. We had a little bit of a chance to talk before, and I've said how excited I was to try and get you on the show because I recently niched my audience down to small business owners. And you have a really diverse background. Are you still involved with your agency?
Yes. Yeah, I'm still the CEO of YummyMarketing.com. That's been around for,
By
I
the
think we're going on 16 years.
I love the cover photo with the girl blowing the
Yes.
bubble.
Yeah, it's crunchy.
That's a great visual, man. Great visual, and it's great visual.
I like to hear that.
Like you got to stop and look at it. It's like, and then
Nice.
box. Hey, let's start off by talking about Yummy Marketing. How did that all come about?
So it really came about from typical entrepreneur burnout. I had been running yummy marketing for 15 years. I became the chief marketing officer of anchorrides.com. My best friend started it CEO, but I mean, this business is the hardest, most challenging thing I've ever done. It's basically like building Uber for boats, Airbnb for yachts, and a real tech startup. And worked on that for 4 or 5 years and 60x that as the, CMO and agency. And then had a bunch of medical stuff happen to me. So I was trying to run, and then I had a real estate niche at that time that went crazy, got that to 30K a month. So, and then I have a real estate investment. Just a lot going on, and when one card fell, another card fell, and found myself thinking, this shit's not going to work, and I really did need to make the same amount of money or more in less amount of time. And AI was kind of the way. And I spent $12,000 on my first course and went through, 16, 18 weeks of training and education and graduated in San Diego. I mean, that was 3 years ago. And I have been working on this shit day and night every day since then. I mean, I was training AI for like 12 hours yesterday on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And the reason is just moving so fast and it's so powerful that it's going to be, even if you're like active in it, you're still going to win. You're still going to be in a good spot, better than your competitors. But we're trying to stay way, way ahead on the food chain, which means we work and stay involved in learning 24 hours a day, pretty much anytime we're awake.
Oh yeah. Dude, it's addictive, isn't it? It's like
It is.
every time I figure out a new way that I can use AI, make a task simpler or, create content and plus, as an entrepreneur myself, I've created a number of different products and it's like, oh, what about this product? What about this product? It's great for brainstorming and, and you hit the nail on the head. Like it's hard sometimes to keep up because it moves at like light speed. Everything moves at light speed. Let's talk about JewelryBox. So what is JewelryBox? I mean, I went on the website and looked a little bit. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so in my AI training, we had to pick a niche, and there's actually a formula for picking a niche. I didn't plan on it that day, but I just picked one. I know jewelry the best. That was the first business I owned, family owned and operated, and we really flex our marketing expertise. And I have two amazing brothers that helped run that, and we've all worked together. So I just decided to innovate that one. But what JewelryBox is basically a business that's broken down into 4 pillars. You have your all-in-one AI-powered CRM. So people struggle from multiple apps and, oh, I got to use this system for that system. And this finally, it's all in one, which just immediately saves people time, stress, headache, and money. And then we've already have 6 AI integrations into that platform. And then, of course, I've engineered my own experiences and things like that, like the jewelry Genie, where they just talk to it for a little bit and boom, next thing you know, you got 28 social media posts, 30 days of emails, text, automations, funnels every month. So you have the CRM and then you have the community. We have our own podcast as well. And then I have my own free AI ATM machine school community, which everyone's allowed free for life in there right now. So there you go. You can just send that out to yourself and everybody on the podcast. That's definitely some free game in there. And I mean, I'm dropping some pretty good videos in there about, women and children, mothers and parents that are able to make $500 an hour using Canva. So the school community and that part of it, and then the advertising agency, which is we've been around for 15 years. However, we're revolutionizing that as well, and I'm creating something called the Magic Matchmaker, where because I don't have a problem with getting business, and I need to create systems to do that. So I'm creating a big directory with all vetted agencies and people that I feel are good enough to have access to my prospects and clients and stuff like that. And I'll route that out and automate that side of the business in some senses. And then the fourth one is, the AI training and the AI training. So that's the best way I felt like I could empower people. Hey, you can do it yourself, do it with us, or done for you.
So
Thanks for listening.
You've got the 3 core that done by yourself, done together, and then done for you, which is kind of a model we're seeing more and more out there with giving people the different options. Some people want to do it all by themselves. More power to them. But
Yeah.
who's your ideal customer? Are you like Are you doing strictly retail?
No, actually not at all. So here's the best way I'll explain what's going on with AI. Everything I'm doing now, I had learned like 3 years ago. JewelryBox AI is built on GHL, which is a powerful technology that I've, taken and worked on and all that stuff. So we're really powered by a multi-billion-dollar corporation. We just really pimped it out and made it our own and have really dialed in on what works for small businesses and what doesn't, how to maximize AI inside of that platform. The second tier is AI agents and semi-agentic architecture. Now, this is kind of like your Iron Man has Jarvis type of deal. These are built in certain platforms right now, which we share in the community. But even those platforms don't have the scalability and the accuracy as like tier 3, which is what Google and IBM and these companies are building. These are fully agentic hierarchical agents with no hallucination, secure memory, and they're perfectly modular. Doesn't matter if OpenAI goes out of business, my agentic systems and architecture is still going to work. So that's what we've been building, and that's definitely our enterprise, level stuff. And then tier 2, that's under 50 employees, under 30 employees. That'll change your life. That'll change your bottom line, and definitely probably, I wouldn't even say a good investment at this point. I would say AI is an investment in survivability. Like,
Yeah.
move it or lose it, dude.
Yeah. Would you agree with the statement that, and I've asked people this before, that AI is leveling the playing field for small businesses and big businesses?
It is, if used correctly,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
think
But
one of the things, small businesses don't have the ad budgets or the revenue that larger companies have to scale their businesses, but AI can help with that. And you're a classic example of that. Did you build your own LLM, your own AI?
no, we don't. We have our own ChatGPT chatbots and architects and things like that. But we use all different types of LLMs. And then I do have some very unique relationships. Some of the top, AI data scientists in the world, I would say top 10, working with people at OpenAI, Sam Altman, consulting for him and back and forth.
Yeah. So
And so I do have some access to some pretty unique systems and intelligence, but no, I didn't need to. That would be a big waste of time.
Yeah, because I've had a couple engineers on, and I was just blown away with the time investment that goes into that. So it definitely takes a lot of time. What are some of the services that like Jewelry Box offers? I saw some of the different services, like you have a CRM, a dialer. If you could take us through some of those as well.
Yeah, I mean, most of the things that people are going to need are your business automation. Okay, hey, I'm posting, I don't have any comment automation. I'm running ads and I don't have any lead automation. I'm still setting up my calendar by saying, hey, when are we all free, and wasting a whole 48 hours figuring out when someone's free. That to me is no way, and then with those automations, you can get access to the all-in-one CRM. So you can probably just save a bunch of money, get rid of, Calendly, live chat, and all this chaos you probably have it going on. And this for any business, not just jewelers. Right after this, I have a meeting with doctor, dental practice, same stuff. So that's number one. Number two is AI consulting and building out custom frameworks. And hey, this is my problem, fix it type of deal. And, and sometimes that leads to the AI agent structures. That's really what we're kind of building a lot of right now, is just fully automating things, running from Google Drive to ChatGPT and train bots and all that. But as far as what's capable in JewelryBox AI, it's really like 27 CRMs in one. You have email marketing, email automation, email design, contract signing, so it replaces PandaDoc, forms, surveys, replaces Wix because we have funnels, websites, and they kick ass, by the way. You have AI voice agents, AI social content creator that creates your posts for you and creates your images for you. We have a unified inbox, so you post to one and then it posts to all 7 social medias. It can either be written by you or not. We have a AI review, so it automatically generates 5-star reviews and then automatically replies, and it's good. AI funnel creator, I can create websites in a minute for $1 in there. You just put what you want and it'll pop it out. And the list kind of goes on and on. to be honest, without going too in depth. We offer free demos on the website as well at JewelryBox AI.
Yeah, I saw you get the free demo on there. I'm seeing more and more of that. Like, I guess the best way to describe it's the all-in-one platform. I'm a ClickFunnels guy by trade. I was a designer, freelancer for years. And to survive, you had to learn how to integrate all these outside tools back to ClickFunnels, and it's still that way. They're getting a little bit better, and then they now have a competitor with GoHighLevel. So, that all-in-one platform is really, the way to go now. I saw something, and maybe you can help me out, the Jewelry Genie. What is the
Yes.
Jewelry Genie?
All right, so the Jewelry Genie is just a byproduct of knowing how to prompt engineer and train AI bots. So what happens with that is we offered a 14-day free trial, and we knew that after that 14-day free trial ended, we wanted to give them an immense value. So the whole concept, this was created a year ago, is what if we could give them a jewelry box every month that's 30 days ahead, and they just get to pick, okay, Father's Day, cool, I fill out the Jewelry Genie and boom, voila, it's magic. All my marketing's done for me. Well, that's what the Jewelry Genie is.
That's
And
cool.
it's trained to talk to the jeweler and then come back and talk to my human team and then my AI team that is trained on our exact scope and blueprints, and it will spit out the blueprint so that we can create it. And what they get in 7 days is usually a 3-step funnel with the campaign, a calendar, a follow-up, an upsell, a downsell, all through funnel automation. So any lead that comes in, they get notified, the person gets notified, they get followed up with. They also get 30 days of 4 different emails, and then 30 days of 4 different weeks of posts. So each week we do a new design, same promotion, but different look. Sometimes we don't, whatever the client wants. Sometimes we do less. Sometimes they don't want that much value. And then, of course, all the emailing and following up and texting and organizing and tagging the database and all that good stuff. So pretty much A to Z, from attract, capture, nurture, notify, upsell.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you're covering the whole customer value journey from top to bottom.
Yeah, and if they really want to throw some fuel on the fire, they can do some advertising or some outbound marketing or anything like that, and we can kick it up.
Very cool. Very cool. Where are some of your customers? Are they all over the United States? You have them in other countries?
No, mainly United States, but all over.
Okay.
Yeah, Florida, Missouri, California. I mean, I've been doing this for 15 years, so we have clients all over the country.
And they say, you and your family were in the jewelry business?
Yeah, we own well, I'm not that's the first business I owned, but it's the Diamond family in St. Louis, Missouri, and it's also one of the fastest growing jewelry stores in the country in 2021. And Anchor was also by far the fastest growing yacht community in the world. So both of those I was the chief marketing officer of, and have had, leadership positions in each.
Wow. Now you've said before that a lot of AI marketing advice out there is kind of fluffy. What do you mean by that? Like, some of the advice that people give you, you've said in the past, I guess, that it's kind of fluffy.
Well, I guess what I would say is that, in our community, you get 12 free courses right off the bat, and we really do want to help people. And so we're not truly like trying to bait and switch people like, oh, look at this. And then, no, we're trying to give enough value on, like, I'm spending a copious amount of time on my content, on my Instagram and stuff, just giving out free stuff, which is at Anthony AI Marketing on Instagram, and then creating the school communities a lot. And now in 1 month, there's over, I think, 250 members in there. So we got a lot going on. So I do have to create some gateways now to me and my time and to protect my clients' time and all that stuff. But I'm still going to be dropping all bombs in there, where that's what I mean by no fluff. And then you also got to really be careful who you learn this stuff from, because you be learning it wrong.
Right. Yeah.
And
I think
I spent the money.
The one observation is that you are definitely you're taking a multi-channel approach to everything. So many people, the old advice was pick a channel, get really good at it, and then build from there. And I don't see how you can really survive in the way business is done now, unless you're multi-channel. Use TikTok at all?
Are you a digital marketer ready to take your strategies to the next level? Introducing Make.com, the platform that's transforming how AI-driven marketers, like listeners of the AI-powered marketing show, work smarter and achieve more. Listeners of the AI-powered marketing show are already leveraging Make.com to automate complex workflows, integrate favorite tools, and scale their strategies with ease. Imagine advanced automation handling repetitive tasks, freeing you to focus on innovation. With Make.com no-code tools and AI integrations, automating everything from lead nurturing to social media management is now as easy as clicking play on your favorite podcast. Hey, listeners of the AI-powered marketing show, are you ready to start your free trial with Make.com today and experience the power of AI-driven marketing automation? Click the link in the episode description and get started now.
I'm going multi-channel, and other people had always said, use that sniper mentality, and it's hard to survive like that because, yeah, it just changes so fast. So that's actually why I create a personal brand in a community and somewhat of an affiliate persona so that I can always be selling what's working.
Right.
Because it's going to change so fast. And then
Use
also providing value for what's working.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now using TikTok.
Yeah. I've spent quite a bit of money on TikTok, but I'm not using it very much right now, but we're about to probably start using it and posting all my reels from Instagram on there.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the concerns I guess a lot of people have is this looming September deadline for TikTok's got to divest or not divest, or, it's like every week it's a different, it changes from day to day. So
Yeah, I got some.
if somebody wants to find you, Anthony, what's the best way to find you?
On my website, if you really want to get a hold of me for free and get the most value out of it, go to JewelryBox AI and either get on a free consultation, which isn't right under the homepage, or do a free demo, which is at the top right. If you want to follow me, go to Instagram at Anthony AI Marketing. And then the other one is definitely join the free school community. So it's school, SKOOL, and it's the AI ATM machine.
AI.
And that'll also, yeah, that'll be in my link in bio and Instagram and all that. So I would just say website, Instagram.
Well, one of the things I'll do, I'll make sure in the show notes I put your website address and all your links. I'm going to check out that school community because I'm on school and I've gotten a lot
Let's go.
of good value out of that. Good value.
Yeah.
So
Come on.
I usually let guests end the show and talk a little bit about if there's anything that, you want to say to the audience about AI, about, building a small business. I usually give you a couple minutes here to say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I can definitely speak to that. I'll keep it real. I have worked with some people who worked high up in the government. I've worked for 7 presidents. There is, some human, threats that are valid, but that's not going to stop us from using it. So I always say that because I am a human being and things like that, but I am full blown into AI, and I've seen what it takes to build a startup from scratch and spend millions of dollars on an application. I used to tell people all the time, dude, great idea, don't do it, you're gonna fail. That's different now. AI gives you more time, less stress, more money, does a better job than us. And you can either be a spectator to it or take advantage of it. And it's moving pretty quick. So if I was to say anything, if you're an employee, start learning this stuff because you can very quickly become the most important person in your company, no matter what you're doing. I know that sounds outlandish and crazy, but that's the truth. Number 2, if you're a business owner, you need to start investing in AI, learning about it, get on some meetings. One great thing is give up the show for a little bit and watch some YouTube stuff before bed every night. Start using ChatGPT, get on your phone. Here's a huge tip. Use the Explore GPTs. Some people don't even know that. Like the whole world is at your fingertip just from Explore GPTs, whatever softwares you're using, all that type of stuff. And then if you want to build a business, now is the best time in history ever to do it. Go.
Interesting that you brought up using the Explorer version of ChatGPT. I'm going to start recommending that to all of my clients as well, because I just watched a video today on that very thing, where the responses you get inside the playground, I guess they call it, or Explorer mode, or you can tweak them a lot more. Like you can change the temperature, you can change, the you can change the settings around. So I'll put a link in that. I think that's pretty easy to find. It's right on the OpenAI website, right?
Yeah, it's in ChatGPT where you go to chat and then you go to Explore GPTs. Sport GPTs, that's where all the lawyers are, everything's at.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
people don't know how to use them, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, brother. Well, thank you
All right, man.
for taking the time to talk to me. Be safe down there. All right. We'll be thinking about you. All right.
It was my pleasure, Keith. I hope it brought some value to you and the audience, and thank you for your time. Look forward to building a relationship with you and seeing you do cool stuff, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
See you, man. Thank you so much.
All right. We are.